All right, everybody, I am back with a brand new DC update. And I'm really sorry about my absence. I have been working on our family vehicle that has been sitting for 4 months. I had to change out a water pump on it, and now I'm flushing the coolant system, and it has been a 3-day project working in 115-degree weather. So I am just about beat. I'm in between flushes right now, and I figured I would come in and get my video up. It's been about 5 days since I did a video. And it's a good thing I waited because there hasn't really been a whole lot of information coming out from DC, but we are going to look at a few things that I did grab. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first photo I have for you guys here is a photo indicating that a stuntman for the movie Superman has been injured on the set. Something happened with their knee. You can go to cleveland.com to find out more information. There's actually been a lot of photos coming out from the production that I have not grabbed. One of Superman being, slammed into the ground. He's in some bricks. There's been stuff at a stadium where he is fighting the engineer, the female, and there's been some interesting wire stunts that are being done. So there's a few videos out there for that. You guys can go look for that. I'll report on it. I'm going to try to keep most of this spoiler-free except for the goofy things that I tend to find, but I think people should be more surprised by the film than some of the set leaks. So I'm not going to share a lot of that stuff, but there are some things I'm going to share, like this next photo. Now, this next photo has me really nervous. Now, people are saying that this was just something somebody brought to the set of Superman, and James Gunn is going over and checking out the dog. It would not be a surprise to me at all if they make this dog Krypto in the movie. Now, I'm saying that tongue-in-cheek, but we know James Gunn. We know his past projects. He had a dance-off at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 1. He likes to do goofy stuff. He had the dog in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the goofy dog, throughout the film. It would not surprise me if he did something like this, but more than likely this is just a dog on the set that he is checking out. Here's another photo. You can see people in the background admiring the dog. What I have to question here is the cape flying in the wind. This is why I'm a little hesitant to say that this is just a dog on the set, because you never know with James Gunn. This could be Krypto. You just don't know. James Gunn released this with John Williams music playing in the background a couple of days ago. People were posting this as the official logo of Superman, but that had already been revealed a long time ago. But he said in exactly 1 year, Superman opens up all over the world. Now, I woke up to this today, and I certainly hope this is not true. Many people have made videos on this already. Everybody is waiting for James Gunn to come out and say something. But it says, the DCU finds its Booster Gold in Kumail Nanjiani. Now, I actually like this actor. I think he's pretty funny. He is not the right guy for Booster Gold. He could play Skeets, but not Booster Gold. He looks nothing like Booster Gold. And I keep telling people that James Gunn does not cast. His cast is nothing like the comic counterparts. Oh, but they're popular. That's what people will say. Doesn't mean that's right. If you can't stay comic accurate, I don't think you should be doing comic book movies. And so he is nowhere near comic book accurate at all. Like, I thought this role was actually going to go to, the guy who was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Why am I forgetting his name? I'm just beat, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm exhausted. So, but the leader of Guardians of the Galaxy. That's who I figured would play this character. He's like built for it. Looks like him. Could totally be that character. But if this ends up happening, this is definitely poor casting. Nothing bad about this actor, though. He's actually a pretty phenomenal actor. Now, Zack Snyder posted this today, and this is interesting. And let's see what he said about this picture of Henry Cavill. He said, "This came up on my timeline. Interesting. Now, people are taking this as something is cooking in regards to Henry Cavill. Something in the background. What could this mean? Well, it could just be that Zack Snyder posted this. I highly doubt it, but you never know. The other thing that could be happening is he may end up being a part of the Rebel Moon extended versions that are going to be released here next month. Or there is something going on behind the scenes at Netflix. And I tend to believe that that is probably what is happening. And if you guys have questions as to why I believe that, you can check out the last video that I did. If you go to my video section on YouTube, you will see that video. It'll probably pop up as the last video. Well, might not be the last because I did the Star Wars review. But it's the last video that I did, and I talk about why I think things could possibly be happening behind the scenes. Also, this is the last photo that I have. It says Superman will be filming at the Cincinnati Union Terminal on July 18th. The terminal was the inspiration for the Hall of Justice. Now, we know that filming is supposed to end this month. That's what James Gunn said. So most of the stuff we're seeing are the things that should be ending at this stage, ending the actual film. And then they've got about a year of post-production on it. Most films do not need an entire year. And James Gunn has said that they are working on VFX shots long before the movie comes out. I hope we get a glimpse at this soon. I just don't have a feeling. I don't have a good feeling about this movie. And that my opinion is not going to change until I see something that changes my mind. I know James Gunn. I've seen all of his past projects, and I have my reasons for not wanting him to be the head of DC. Maybe, just maybe, he will prove me wrong. But I am not counting on it. I think, to me, it looks like everything they're doing with the DCU is that he cannot take this universe seriously and that it is going to end up being one big joke. But we will find out shortly. So in other news, they did announce that The Penguin is going to premiere on HBO prior to making it on Max. So they're going to show a lot of the DC stuff going forward on HBO first and then on Max, which I think is false advertising. It actually pisses me off as a longtime Max subscriber that this was supposed to be a Max original, and now they're moving it over to HBO first, and then you're going to have to wait to see it on Max. But this series is going to premiere in September. Now, I am not getting HBO to watch this. There's a reason why I had Max. It's because that's where all the DC stuff was supposed to be. And again, I feel like this company just does not have a good beat on what is going on out here. And the whole reason Max was supposed to be there and why they had the DC channel to begin with was so that you could get all the DC content in one place. I shouldn't have to go get cable or subscribe to HBO to be able to watch the show when I was already told it was going to be on Max. And so, unfortunately, if that means I'm going to have to wait to see it, that's what's going to happen. Because I am just not giving that company any more of my money. I shouldn't have to divide my time between two different streaming platforms just to watch a show. But we know that that's going to happen with The Penguin and also with other projects moving forward. They're going to be HBO originals first and then go over to Max. All right, so what do you guys think about all this news? What do you think about the casting? What do you think about Superman in general? We will see you on the next video.